Good morning, children. Welcome to online class. This is the class of class 9, okay? And as we were doing the sound of music, this is the Shehnai of Bismillah Khan part 2. So this is the part 3 of the video, okay? So now I was last at point 5. Now let's continue with point 6. Before that, I would like to tell you, do you know who is Ustad Bismillah Khan? If you are thinking about the point and you don't remember, you should probably visit part 2 of this video. And let me do some revision of this chapter. So Bismillah Khan was basically a ustad in Shehnai player. He brought the Shehnai in forefront, and he was at a very tender age. He was interested in Shehnai. He was from a musical family. His father, his grandfather from his parental side were both musicians, okay, and his uncle was as well musician, Ali Baks, who used to work in a Vishnu temple. He used to play music in the Vishnu temple, okay. There he used to go with his mother and he used to see his uncle performing there, okay. So what happened, for years he also practiced the Shehnai, okay, at Balaji Mangala Maiya banks, and became the young apprentice. I have told you, young musician, okay. So apprentice means taking training, okay, and he was a young musician who was taking training relentlessly, okay, and working very hard to become a master in his work. So now we come to know the talent, okay, of the Ustad Bismillah Khan. At the age of 14, Bismillah accompanied his uncle to Allahabad Music Conference. So at what age he accompanied his uncle? At the age of 14, where Allahabad Music Conference. At the end of this recital, Ustad Fayaz Khan patted the young boy's back and said, "Work hard, you shall make it." So when he went at the age of 14 to Allahabad Music Conference with his uncle, so Ustad Fayaz Khan patted his back, okay, and told him to work hard and you shall make it. With the opening of the All India Radio in Lucknow in 1938 came Bismillah's big break. So when All India Radio was opened in 1938, Bismillah got his first break, okay, first opportunity, okay. How he got this big break, okay, let's read further. He soon became an often heard Shehnai player on radio. So he got his big break from 1938 when All India Radio was opened in Lucknow. He used to play every day Shehnai in that station, okay. When India so actually it was Ustad Fayaz Khan who encouraged him, okay. And now when he was now bigger, he was in adulthood in 1938 when All India Radio was opened in Lucknow. He got his first opportunity to play Shehnai there. When India gained independence on 15th August 1947, Bismillah Khan became the first Indian to greet the nation with his Shehnai. He poured his heart out into the Rag Kafi from Red Fort to an audience which included Mahatma Gandhi and Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, who later gave his famous Trialist with Dynasty speech. So what happened? So when India got its independence from the British in 15 August 1944, 1947, so Bismillah Khan was only the first Indian to greet Shehnai with to greet nation with the Shehnai. Okay, so remember the dates, underline the dates. Okay, 15th August 1947 at the age 14. Okay, so he played Shehnai where he played Shehnai at Red Fort. Okay, and he gave his best performance there. Okay, and audiences who are the great personalities, Mahatma Gandhi and Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Okay, who in that very day gave the speech of Tirist with Dynasty speech. Okay, now let's come to point 8. Bismillah Khan has given many memorable performances both in India and abroad. His first trip abroad was to Afghanistan, where King Zahir Shah was so taken in by the maestro that he gifted him priceless Persian carpet and other souvenir. Okay. So taken in here is here. Look at the meaning. It is given, attracted or charmed by. So Bismillah Khan, when he went to abroad, okay, out of India, his first performance was where? Afghanistan, at King Zahir Shah's palace. Okay, so King Zahir Shah was so much taken means he so much liked the performance of Bismillah Khan that he gave him the much expensive red Persian carpet. Okay, as a souvenir. Souvenir means as a gift to remember. Okay, the king of Afghanistan was not only one to be fascinated with Bismillah's music. Film director Vijay Bhatt was also impressed after hearing Bismillah play at the festival that he named a film after the instrument called Goonj Uthi Shehnai. See here the meaning of souvenir, underline it. Things given in the memory of place, person or event. So only the king of Afghanistan was only not impressed, but as well the Bollywood film director Vijay Bhatt was also impressed by Ustad Bismillah Khan's music. Okay, and he also named a film after his instrument. Okay, what was the name of the film? Goonj Uthi Shehnai. The film was a hit, and one of Bismillah Khan's composition दिल का खिलौना है टूट गया. So it was a record breaker. Okay, that song was a record breaker. See here the meaning. Chart buster means record breaker. Turned out to be nationwide chart buster. Chart buster means record breaker. Okay, underline that word and write the meaning. Or the meaning is already given, you just underline it. Despite this huge success in the celluloid world here, see the meaning, old fashioned way of referring to film. Now it is basically called glamour world. Okay, but in that era it was called celluloid world. Okay, Bismillah Khan's venture means project of which involved risk. Okay, Bismillah Khan's venture in films, music were limited to 2. Okay, so only 2 films he had done. Vijay Bhatt's Goonj Uthi Shehnai and Vikram Srinivas Kannada venture Sanadhi Apana. I just can't come to terms with the artificiality and glamour of the film world, he says with emphasis. So what he says, Bismillah Khan does not like the artificial glamour world of film world. Okay, so emphasis means to stress on something. Underline and write emphasis. The meaning of emphasis means to stress on something. Okay, So number 9 point, awards and recognition came thick and fast. Bismillah Khan became the first Indian to be invited to perform at the prestigious Lincoln Center Hall in the United States of America. So now he was popular, recognized in the whole of the world, okay, and he got many awards, and he got recognition, okay. Here thick, here point number 9, thick, right, lot, okay, means a lot he got awards and recognitions, and he was the first Indian to perform where, underline, Lincoln Center Hall in United States of America, okay. That is abroad, out of India, in USA. He also took part in the World Exposition in Montreal, in the Cannes Art Festival, and in Osaka Trade Fair. So a number of countries he took part, okay, where, underline, World Exposition in Montreal, then underline Cannes Art Festival, then underline Osaka Trade Fair. So well known did he become internationally that an auditorium in Tehran, underline Tehran, and write, it is the capital of Iran, okay, Iran, write it, okay. So he was so famous that internationally that auditorium means hall. A hall was named after in Tehran. What was the name? Underline, Tahar Mosiki Ustad Bismillah Khan. So the hall, the auditorium was named after him, Ustad Bismillah Khan. And what is the hall name? Tahar Mosiki Ustad Bismillah Khan. Okay. So till here I will do, and part 4 is then I will do the 10, 11, 12 point. Okay.